So just a couple of days ago, I gave you guys a video of me in the studio playing live for you, just singing and playing guitar along with some backing tracks. I was actually practicing for a potential gig where I was going to play my own music along with some backing tracks. It was going to kind of sound something like this. But I ended up doing something completely different. There are some technical limitations, and I'll talk more about that at the end of this video. But I did promise you on the last video that if I was able to get footage, I would share that with you guys. So I'm gonna keep that promise, and thanks to my wife, she was able to capture some pretty decent footage here. So I am playing acoustic, guys, and I'm playing some cover songs here. I'll put, the names of the songs and give credit to the artists and all the good stuff in the description of the video, so hopefully I don't get in trouble for sharing this. I know some people get in trouble for like doing cover songs, on YouTube or whatever. So anyway, guys, here's some footage. Just kick back, go make a cup of coffee or make yourself a craft beer and enjoy the show. We'll talk again in a few minutes.
Do you believe in heaven above? Do you believe in love? Don't tell me lies, don't get thoughts that are untrue. It all comes back to you. Open fire, burning heart. Never been lucky enough. Faces are down, a kiss on the ground. I can't survive on my own. If I go on sin, cause I'm in my heart, I'll turn and run away. Every day we walk and let astray. It's hard to be lucky enough. It's in your eyes, making you proud. Don't know what to do, don't know what to do. Looking for love, calling heaven above. Send me an angel. Send me an angel. Right now. Right now. Send me an angel. Send me an angel. Right now. Right now. Empty your dreams can only disappoint. In the room behind your smile. Don't give up. Don't give up. You can be lucky enough. It's in your eyes, it's making you cry. Don't know what to do, don't know what to do. Looking for love, coming heaven above. Send me an angel. Send me an angel. Right now. Right now. Send me an angel. Send me an angel. Right now. Right now.
Now, just a quick note on that song. That is probably one of my favorite all-time songs. If you've never heard that before, it's actually by a band called Real Life, and the name of the song is called Send Me an Angel. It was made somewhat famous by the BMX movie Rad back in the 80s. So, I don't know, for whatever reason, this song has just always, like, you know, captured me, and I absolutely love it. I do it in karaoke sometimes, and this was just my acoustic version, so hope you guys enjoyed that.
She loves me. You got your reasons, you got your life, you got your manipulation. You cut me down beside. If you could only see the way she loves me, maybe you would understand why I feel this way about our love and what I must do. If you could only see how big her eyes can be when she says she loves me.
Help me out the lyrics there. After you turn 40, you remember to. So what's the next verse then? Sorry, I know you're filming. I just screwed it up. We'll just get the chorus again.
If you could only see the way she loves me, maybe you would understand. Way about our love and what I must do. If you could only see how blue her eyes can be when she says she loves me.
I used to play this song all the time. This was If You Could Only See by Tonic. So I've probably played this song like 262 times. I just made that number up. But yeah, I totally forgot the lyrics. I don't know how that happened. Anyway, let's continue on with the show.
Where go there with you. It's all I can do.
Supposed to play death metal for you guys tonight, but we're doing this instead, so.
We're broken, here I stand alone, wondering what were the last words I said to you, hoping and praying that I'll find a way to turn back time. Can you turn back time? What would I give to behold your smile, the face of love? You never left me. The rising sun will always speak your name. No, I'm broken. Here I stand alone, wondering what were the last words I said to you. What would I give to behold the smile, the face of love? You never left me. The rising sun will always speak your name. Won't be long, meet again. The memory is never passing. It won't be long, meet again. My love for you is everlasting. Born for those who never knew. Won't be long, meet again. The memory is never passing. Won't be long, meet again. My love for you is everlasting.
Now, that song was a cover of Killswitch Engage's Rose of Sharyn, and that's a powerful song to me because it's kind of like my dedication to a close friend of ours who passed away almost 2 years ago. So that one really kind of punches me in the soul. But guys, I hope you enjoyed the little live session there we were able to film. Again, thanks to my wife for capturing this on video. What I was supposed to do, and if you didn't capture the last video where I was actually, in the studio here just practicing my music along with my own backing tracks live in front of you guys, I'll put the video up here somewhere. I just shot that a few days ago, and that was just really me putting myself out there practicing in front of you guys because, I haven't played live in a while. I've been behind the studio for many, many years. I'll play out every now and then, but mainly stuff like what I just did, and actually haven't done that in a while either, so I really need to get out there more. And I plan to get out and play live more. I really miss it. But anyway, the technical limitation that we had was that I had my files for the backing tracks. What I did real quick is I pulled the vocals, and I know I went over this on the last video when I was practicing, but I pulled the vocals and the lead guitar parts out of 5 songs from my latest album. So the idea was for me to sing live, and of course to play the solos live, and of course I would play the rhythm parts as well along with the backing tracks, but we did not have a way to play the backing tracks in the PA system. There was no like, you know, I had these files on a jump drive and on my phone, so we had that limitations. Very old PA head, very simple setup. But anyway, that was the limitation there. So I always like to have a backup plan. So I had already been practicing some acoustic songs, you know, prior to this event, because I wasn't sure what all would be available, and it was kind of a small place anyway. Now, I normally don't play covers, guys. That's really not my thing, but sometimes, you know, it's good to have that backup plan. I was already expected to play at this event, so, you know, because of the limitations that we had, I wasn't gonna not play it all. So it's good to have like that backup plan. Just kind of a quick note to you musicians and guitarists who do play live. You know, for whatever reason you can't play what was expected, at least you've got some kind of backup. And look, you know, you're there for the crowd and you're there to get the audience into it. So that's, you know, that's the way you kind of had to look at it. Had to kind of like turn that around. It's like, okay, I'm not really here for me. You know, this isn't like a Jason Stallworth event. I'm really here for, you know, supporting my friend's business and, you know, just helping him get the crowd in and just everybody having a good time. So that's the type of gig it was. Do want to give a quick shout out to my good friend Tonic, who owns the Vapers Manor. That was the place I played at. This was for a Black Friday event, and that's here at the Brandon Mall in Brandon, Florida, close to where my wife and I live here. So really appreciate him letting me come out. I'll probably do some more gigs there in the future. And a real quick shout out to the bands Stop and Shop and Tacit. They really got some good talent there with both of those bands. Stop and Shop was more of like a punk band and a lot of energy on stage there. And then Tacit, who played after that, they were more of like an instrumental, more of like a progressive rock instrumental band. A lot of talent there as well. So it was a good time playing with all those guys. So guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. My next video for you will probably be like a metal lesson, or I'll give you like a 7-string metal song or something like that, or just tell me in the comments what you guys want and I'll put it out there. Guys, as always, thank you so much for watching, and keep it metal. Before we go, after all that acoustic stuff, I'm gonna give you some more metal, okay? So here it is.